Hello everyone, and welcome back to UFO Evidence, the channel where we explore the unexplained and dive deep into the mysteries of the cosmos. Today, we're tackling a massive question. Has alien proof finally been found right here on Earth? Forget blurry photos and shaky videos. We're talking about tangible, physical evidence that could rewrite human history as we know it. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on an incredible journey through ancient artifacts, bizarre biological discoveries, and declassified government documents that suggest we are not alone, and we never have been. First, let's travel back in time, way back. Across the globe, from the dusty plains of Egypt to the dense jungles of South America, our ancestors left behind clues that have baffled historians and archaeologists for centuries. Take, for example, the Dendera light in Egypt. Depicted in a carving within the Temple of Hathor, it shows figures holding what looks astonishingly like a giant light bulb, complete with a filament and a cable. Mainstream Egyptologists suggest it's a mythological scene involving a lotus flower and a snake. But could it be a schematic, a forgotten piece of advanced technology? The precision and detail are uncanny. Similarly, the ancient city of Teotihuacan in Mexico, built over 2,000 years ago, features vast pyramids and a layout that mirrors our solar system with incredible accuracy. How did a civilization without modern astronomy achieve this? Some theories point to extraterrestrial architects guiding our ancestors. Then we have the infamous Baghdad Battery, a set of terracotta pots containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod, discovered near Baghdad, Iraq. When filled with an acidic liquid like vinegar or lemon juice, these simple components can generate a small electrical current. Were our ancestors experimenting with electricity 2,000 years before Alessandro Volta? Or was this a piece of leftover tech, a relic from visitors who possessed knowledge far beyond their time? While the voltage is low, multiple batteries could have been linked to power something small, perhaps for electroplating gold onto silver, a technique that was surprisingly advanced for the era. These artifacts, scattered across time and geography, form a compelling pattern. They're not just isolated curiosities, they're a global phenomenon of ancient anomalies. Now let's fast forward to more recent and equally perplexing discoveries. In the Atacama Desert in Chile, a tiny 6-inch skeleton was found, nicknamed Ata. With its elongated skull and unusual bone structure, it looked anything but human. For years, it was hailed as definitive proof of an alien body. DNA analysis eventually concluded that Ata was a human fetus with severe genetic mutations. However, the case highlights our readiness to believe and the strangeness that nature itself can produce. But what about objects that defy natural explanation? The Betz mystery sphere is a perfect example. In 1974, the Betz family discovered a smooth, metallic orb in the woods after a fire. This sphere would reportedly move on its own, vibrate, and emit a strange humming sound. It seemed to react to music and could even change direction when rolled across the floor, returning to its starting point. The US Navy examined it and concluded it was just a stainless steel ball, but they couldn't explain its bizarre behavior. The sphere eventually disappeared, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. And what about the sky? For decades, military pilots have reported encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, that perform maneuvers impossible for any known aircraft. We're talking about objects that can accelerate to hypersonic speeds, stop on a dime, and make right-angle turns without losing momentum. In 2020, the Pentagon officially declassified and released 3 videos, known as FLIR, Gimbal, and Go Fast, showing these encounters. Pilots can be heard expressing their utter disbelief. One exclaims, "Look at that thing, dude," as an object zips across the screen. These aren't just civilian sightings, these are credible reports from trained military personnel, backed by radar data and sensor readings. Former Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe stated that some of these sightings are difficult to explain, and that the objects display technology we don't have. The government itself is admitting that there are things in our skies that we cannot identify or explain. This brings us to the latest revelations from government insiders and whistleblowers. David Grush, a former intelligence officer, made headlines in 2023 by alleging that the US government has a top-secret UFO retrieval and reverse engineering program. He claims under oath that the government is in possession of non-human craft and even dead pilots. According to Grush, this information has been illegally withheld from Congress and the American public for decades. While his claims are still under investigation, they represent a monumental shift. This isn't just speculation anymore. It's a high-ranking official risking his career and reputation to bring this information to light. His testimony has opened the floodgates, encouraging other credible witnesses to come forward. The stigma that has long surrounded this topic is finally beginning to crumble. Let's consider the biological evidence. There's the fascinating case of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in environments we once thought were uninhabitable, deep-sea volcanic vents, acidic hot springs, and even the frozen expanse of Antarctica. Their existence proves that life is far more resilient and adaptable than we ever imagined. If life can exist in such harsh conditions on Earth, why not on other planets or moons in our solar system, like Europa or Enceladus, which are believed to have liquid water oceans beneath their icy shells? Furthermore, the theory of panspermia suggests that life itself may have originated elsewhere in the universe and traveled to Earth on asteroids or comets. The building blocks of life, like amino acids, have been found on meteorites. Could it be that we are, in a sense, the aliens we've been looking for? So what does all this mean? We have ancient artifacts depicting advanced technology, mysterious objects with unexplainable properties, credible military sightings of impossible aircraft, and high-level whistleblowers alleging a massive cover-up. While there's no single piece of evidence that screams alien in a way that satisfies every skeptic, the cumulative weight of the evidence is staggering. It points to a reality far more complex and mysterious than we're taught in school. We're standing at a turning point in history where the possibility of non-human intelligence is being discussed in the halls of Congress and treated as a serious matter of national security. The question is no longer, are we alone? But rather, when will we get full disclosure? The proof, it seems, might not be hiding in a distant galaxy, but right here, on Earth, waiting for us to connect the dots. What do you think? Are these artifacts and encounters definitive proof, or are there more logical, Earth-based explanations? Let us know your theories in the comments below. We read every single one, and your perspective helps shape our future investigations. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to UFO Evidence for more deep dives into the unknown. Click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep looking up.